help him every Sunday night from 7:30 to 8:30. And that's Mom Bagby back there. Okay? But my name across the nation is Baba Yashubaya. That is my sacred name. That's who I am. I am an ordained elder in the church. For 40 years I pastored the church in the Christian church world. And one day, right in your great city, your great state of Mississippi, in 1973, I was here in a revival over on West at 2209 West Capitol Street. And y'all know what Jackson, Mississippi, you know, if you go down Capitol, a long time ago, it was white only so far out. But we was there in a revival in 1973, and I got an awakening, okay? And after the awakening, the spirit or the ancestors came and said, we're going to change your name from Alvin Bagby to Yashubaya. My name was changed at that point. My oldest son is here today from Dallas, Texas. His wife and guests are here today. We got more coming, but at 2 o'clock I got the road. You know, got the road. And in my research as a pastor, and I knew something was wrong. I read the Alvin story, but it had too many gaps in it. And where did Cain get his wife? And well, all this stuff. So as the ancestors began to walk me back through history, I found out that there's been a major problem. A guy by the name of Johann Blumenbach, a German anthropologist, one day decided he'd get a bunch of skulls and name everybody by color. Do you have that? You had that paperwork, Mom Bagby?
Yes.
And what I ask people all the time, don't believe nothing that I say. Do the research. Before you challenge what I'm saying, go and do the research, because I have. I've been in this since 1973. I got initiated to the ancient sacred science of our ancestors in 1988. I walked back through all the religions to find out, I'm like the guy on the roots, I found Kuta. But Kuta wasn't Kuta. Kuta was Yasharan, who was the oldest nation under the sun. Now, Yasharan is over 4 billion years in existence on this planet. They tell you in the Bible that the earth is only 6,000 years old. That's right. Is that right? Talk to me, ladies. Brother, y'all heard that in church. You know, Adam and Eve and all that, right? Well, baby, I'm going to hit myself. You got the paperwork? I'm going to hit myself. I'm going to move on because I am ahead of myself. So let me start this recording because we're making a video today as well. We're going up on YouTube and also up on Facebook.
Oh,
y'all get no. You won't be seen. You won't. They be seeing this old man's face. Yeah. Oh Lord, have mercy. But they be seeing my face because what I've got to do is challenge conventional thinking that got us messed up. The church has let us down. You would have just said. The preacher let us down. And most of our leaders has let us down because they have not done the research to bring by a true existence. Brother President, you want to untangle this for me? A true existence of who we are as a people. So let me try to go up. Let me go this way. This up. Okay. Because I'm running a little behind, I'm a little ahead of myself. What I want to do, first of all, and y'all just came to see the museum, so you didn't bring no Bible or nothing, but I want you to check your Bible when you get home. And we're going to share something with you. These young men are my engineers, and they making the tape and everything. Okay, most of everybody that has Bibles was told that Adam and Eve was the first people on the planet, right? Well, might have been for them, but it wasn't for us. As I said earlier, the guy's name was Johann Blumenbach. We'll get to him in just a minute. I'm giving you a brief introduction before I get into the presentation so you know what to expect. In my research, I found out that we as black people, as you want to call it, I don't like the word black because that's not a nation, that's a color, right? Who are we? Well, what happened was, when this young man came along, he decided that everybody by group, by color. Black folks was all acting like Ethiopians. White folks was Caucasian. Yellow people were Asian and all that. But only one real man was a German, because he was German. Okay. So we did the research. Found out that the man was lying. Negroes are not Africans. Negroes are not Africans. Africans are not Africans. They were renamed that in the 12th century. Before that, they was called Congo or Congolese. You notice on the wall I got up here, reconnect our ancestors to 300 million years. You see that? See this place back there? It's called, oh my bad, come back. I just did something. See it? I just did something. Okay, hit the wrong button. Reconnecting three, so I'm a little ahead of myself, so I'm excited to see y'all here because most people that's been here have never heard before. Could you imagine us being here 300 million years? No. Maybe I'll go to kindergarten. Can I go to kindergarten and bring y'all up? Is that all right? Let me go to kindergarten. Brother Cedric, I didn't do a lot of people. They answered something understanding. We got to get going. I got a map right here. It's a scroll. I'm glad you ladies came. What's the old word? Documentation beats conversation. Okay? So let's just see if we can do something here. I may be a little scattery, but bear along with me. Would you come in there, sister? Please? Yes. And you, sister, would you please come in there? So y'all don't know me, that I ain't hired you to do this, okay, I want you to come hold this map. Come on this side. Come on this side. Now, the map is so long that it cuts in pieces. But this will work. Just things and what you can't work with. Can you work with that? Can you work with that? Now remember, it's cut off at 400 BC. Now, according to the story of Archbishop Urshan, he said the world started in 4004 BC. That's over here. Is that right, baby girl? You read that? We say it's 4004 Adam and Eve. So you say that loud? 4,000, you see Adam and Eve there? The only problem with Adam and Eve, they got a neighbor, y'all. If he was created, why they got a neighbor? Okay, that's the problem. 4,000 and said, this is our history. Okay, notice the language they got there. Okay, and where they fooled us, they took this language away, which was in our original Bible, called the Lashon Kodash. This book they couldn't read because of, okay? Hold on a minute. This says 4004 BC. And the guy that named that was named Archbishop Urshan. Watch this. I'm going to get it. I'm going in your Bible and find this joker. Are you with me? Okay. Now, most botany, what you need, most y'all got, this is no attack. It's just facts. Don't mean to intimidate, but then educate. Most y'all carry around Kmart special Bibles. You don't go buy real good books. You need a Hebrew and Greek keyword study Bible to give you all the lexicons and dictionaries to break these words down, because you need to break these words down. When you went to school, you didn't take English 5 to English 1, did you? You didn't take algebra English, did you? You had to get the proper what? Books for the class. So the best book, you have to have the best book for your class. So in this Bible, it says, come here, sweetheart. I'm gonna put y'all to work. But I do, you can see that I'm not making this up. This is from the book of Genesis, the opening page in the chronology. You see it right here? It says would you read what it says here in the chronology?
The chronology which one often finds in the magical notes of many of the older Bibles. Notable in the authorized version of King James. It's not a part of the Bible itself by any means.
Watch it.
Archbishop
Urshan. This was an archbishop of the Catholic Church. Decided to give you a timeline when the world got started. He said the world got started around 4004 BC on October 23rd, about 9:30 in the morning. My question, where the hell was he? He wasn't even born yet. But folks believe Archbishop Urshan. Right here. Here it is. Bring it over. You see it says 4004, Alvin and Eve? Okay. All right. Ain't that something? Wow. Hey, put the book down and show you something. Okay, let's roll this baby. Don't talk a little bit, okay? I got something to play. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't want to worry about it. Okay. This is what they gave you for the Bible. Said this is your history. Alvin and Eve. Everybody believes that Alvin and Eve the first people, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me. Is that right? Okay, let's just see if they're the first people. implementation of these conversations? Huh? And I implement that on transformation. I'm at 300 million years. So stay with me. So I gotta get you there, all right? You okay? Okay. What's your name? Lavelle, your name? Who? Rick, like Aretha Franklin. Woo! Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No. Now, I'm going to our ancestors' map. That's the white boy's map. He gave you Adam and Eve. The Jews did. Because they're Adamites. They are not Yahshua and Negroes. So let me go get our map. Let's just, you better all right. Now, I might not go the way the thing is laid out, but when I get through, you have the gist of it, all right? Now, we will be coming back probably next month, once a month, because the museum will let us have a place to share free. Anything free, I'm going.
I know that, right?
All right? Aretha, and your name again? Okay, I'm going to hold that thing out there, run it out there. You please run it out there. Y'all hear me all right? Run it on. Keep on going. Go, keep on going, baby. Keep on going. This is the so-called African, but it's the Negro map. Okay? Aretha, when you see what's the year right there on that map? What does that say? Say it loud, baby girl. Don't be scared.
200,000.
You ain't saying it loud. They don't believe you.
200,000.
200,000 years of existence, as opposed to 4,004, what the white boy said. Otherwise, everybody on here, this in South Africa. All of this is our history, bar none. Black all the way to get down the old boy down there, and they put John F. K in it just for good measure. Go back to time, but we got my boy Malcolm.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what they told you. They didn't want you to know. That ain't far enough. That's only 200,000 of your existence. All right? Only. As opposed to 4,004 of the, shall I say BS? Of the BS. They didn't want you to know that you ruled this continent, better known as hey, where you go? Where you at, Pan?
Okay.
Yeah. Here she comes. That you ruled all of this. This was what we see after that was so South America, right? But at one time, we as the so-called Negrotic people ruled all of this. So why would I want to just worry about the red when I used to own all of it until the Nippolines came here? Okay. Well, so we got, and they changed the name because the name was, here we go. What did it say? What did it say up there? It's a supercontinent. Pangea was a supercontinent that existed during the Paleozoic, early Mesozoic era from approximately 300 what? It began to break apart around what?
200.
The single goal was what? Ocean, which surrounded Pangea. I'm going to show, watch this, is accordingly named. Okay, now watch this. We're going a little further. The name of Pan, and remember they renamed it because the real name is right here. It was called Gaia, G-A-I-A. There was no E in our language. Okay? The name derived from the ancient Greek Pan, meaning what? Entire what? And the word Gaia, G-A-I-A. Gia, okay? Territory meaning what? Meaning Mother Earth. The name was coined during when? 1927, during a symposium by somebody in Alvin, whatever the name is. He knew what he was talking about. Okay? Hold the map up, baby. So I'm back 300 million years, right? And you run all of this. Well, the funny thing about that was this. They kept telling black folks, you know, y'all, because y'all was sins of Ham, y'all was cursed, and you know, because Noah, and you know, and Noah got drunk, and his grandson saw his nakedness, so y'all was cursed black, right? Have you ever heard that story? Have you ever heard that story? I did, but it's coming up. Because we became slaves because we were cursed black to be servants, right? Well, somebody lied again. Just take it over there. I'm going to ask Aretha to read a thing called the Complex Bible Dictionary. What did I say?
Complex Bible.
And this breaks down all the the words in the Bible. They said that we came from the Ham, right? On page 213 of the Complex Bible Dictionary, Aretha's going to read. I'm going to get you in a minute because I want y'all to teach I'll make this stuff up. I want you to read the word Ham. Ham.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the
Progenitor.
of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Stop! Not who?
Not
The
the
Negro.
Negro.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold it up. Put a little stank in it. Here we gotta go. Something wrong. Read it again. I want to be sure it's correct. Bring me a booming black now. I gotta have it now. Okay. Everybody all right?
Go back to
Okay.
your hand. Say what now? Say it again.
Come on.
The whole thing.
You gotta read the whole thing. So this is the Complex Bible Dictionary. And these are all the words in the Bible supposed to be God's word. Here's a dictionary that says that Ham, now read.
The youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the
They don't know
flood,
when he was born, so approximately, so we go with that.
and one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
Mhm.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
Wait a minute. So if he wasn't for us, but everybody else, the Bloomback talked about, we never mentioned, because we have that, Mom Bagby, please bring that, I'm going to get my baby girl to read. Highlighted it. No, baby, you come on, read. You got it. Come on. Mom Bagby will read this. Come on. Okay. Now, why not the Negro? I'm going to tell you in a minute why not. Because the Negro, or the Neolithic people, or Nathan of Joshua, you're going to find out, we are the oldest existing being on the planet. We were here for anything. I'll prove in a few minutes. All right, Mom, what did it say about what did Bloomback do to us?
Blumenbach's work included his description of 60 human crania.
That means heads, skulls. Okay.
Published originally in fascicles as Deca Craniorum.
One crazy name. Come on.
Okay, from 1790 to 1828. This was a founding work for other scientists in the field of...
Now, this fool got everybody believing what he said. You see how one person can convince a whole nation of people about what he thinks? So one do make a difference. Will you please read the rest?
He divided the human species into 5 races in
5 races, here we go.
1779.
When did he do it?
1779.
1779. Remember now, the world was started in 4004 BC. And what the hell was he? I just catch it back 200,000, going back 300 million, I'm going back 400. Just hold your horse, we riding. We traveling, y'all. Read, Mom.
Later founded on cranial research,
Okay.
description of human skulls, and called them from 1793 to 1795.
Mm-hmm.
The Caucasian or white race.
The Caucasian was called the white race. That's his idea.
The Mongolian or yellow race included all East Asians
That's your Chinese and Korean.
and some Central Asians.
Okay, here we go.
The Malaysian or brown race
Brown race.
included Southeast Asian and Pacific Islanders.
Mm-hmm.
The Egyptian or black race, including sub-Saharan.
But now the Negro ain't what? Egyptian or Caucasian. Or what you call another folks. He ain't on the list. Why? Because, that is Mom.
One more.
One more.
The American or red race, including American Indians.
American Indian, okay, BC. Now, there is a place, type it in, it's called Rio Negro Territory. Come here, baby girl. Yeah, come here. Now, see, most times they name a place based on the river thing near them. They call them Niger because what? Of the what? The Niger River, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, the river Niger. It's in the Bible.
Right.
They were called Niger, and then but now nobody went. We go back to Panama. Kind of back up. Back me up. Come on, Panama. Nobody went back to. No, gotta go back. Nobody went back here and went here. Right here is where the real land of Eden was. It reads right into the Amazon. Will you please read the Rio Negro River, where it's located, please? The Rio Negro River runs over in South America. We came out here and went all over the world. Where you find those so-called Negrotic Stonehenge heads, 52-ton stone heads. It was found first, huh?
East Island.
Yeah, we moved all of that. And we left heads everywhere we went to as markers. Not only that, we left mounds. You got mounds around here in Mississippi like that. Earth mounds, y'all call them mounds, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Those are your ancestors' burial mounds. Everywhere you see those mounds, our ancestors built those so that we've been there, and we got stuff buried in those. Why you got Poverty Point, which is better known as Buried Mound, Mississippi. All was ruled by our ancestors, who one time was called the Natchez Indians, better known as the Washita, which means mound builders and boat builders. 2.5 billion years ago. Will you please read about the Negro?
Okay, the Rio Negro is the largest tributary of the Amazon, the largest black water river in the world.
Okay, go on.
And one of the world's 10 largest rivers in average discharge.
Okay, where's it located? You read.
The source of Rio Negro lies in Colombia and the Department of...
What about in Colombia, South America? Not over here. Over here. So when they saw, and I'm going to show my reason back in just a minute. So when the Negro began to move, they called us a white guy named the Negro because they saw the black water. Our real name they called XI was the Yah people, or Yasharon, XI, better known as Olmec. The word Olmec does not mean rubber people. I'm going to show you what the name means in just a minute. It means ancient ones, an ancient people. I'm going to the Bible in just a minute. You got that? That's what it went to read the rest of them. I'm a little ahead of it. Am I all right? You see, I'm excited. You know, because when I found the truth, I was so mad. I want to kill every damn preacher, every damn teacher. And I was, because you lied to us. But I found out they didn't know you. They only about what they was told. They did not do the research. You see all these books out here? They ain't never, this ain't close what we got in my library. I mean, I have to grab these books up. I'll be in just a minute. All right, read.
Okay, the source of Rio Negro lies in Colombia in the Department of Guanania, where the river is known as Guanania River. The young river generally flows in the northeasterly directions through the Panawa.
Okay, Panawa. That's good.
Natural reserve. Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Too many big words.
But we know that this river is not where? It's not over here. It's not here. It's over here. Why did they come over here and talk about us? Because they didn't want you to know the rich resources they were stealing out of there. Right now, in Brazil, it's 90% white and 10% black. They'll run us up out of there. And they treat you like you was back in slavery because this is where all got started, people. We didn't go east and come west. We went west and went east. Got a question for you. Anybody ever heard of a guy by the name of Alvin Sermon? Ever heard of him? Who heard of Alvin Sermon? Have anybody ever heard of Alvin? Well, Alvin Sermon was the man that initiated me into the ancient knowledge. Alvin Sermon was the man who wrote the book that came before Columbus. You ever heard this book? You ever heard this book? What's your name, baby girl?
Janice.
Come here, Janice. In his book, now they said the Indian was here. The Indian was not here before us. It says in this book, on page 2, the visible witness. Now the red man here before we got here, that's what did they see when they got here? Jan's gonna read.
The visible witness.
Yes, will you please read?
Is in the contradiction to the most elementary logo and to all artistic experience that an Indian could
Depict.
in a matterly way the head of the Negro
The
without
Negro.
missing a single radical characteristic unless it had actually seen such a
When they
person.
came through the Bible Straits out of what they call India, up through Russia, across through Alaska, and came down, they saw us and they thought we were God. They said they described us as great, immaculate, and they described our face and head to the key. And these was Negroes who had been there before there, because most of them been there only 43,000. We've been in millions. And they thought that we were gods. That's in the book. They came before Columbus. Okay. That's one book. Here's a white boy named Michael Bradley. He wrote a book, Black Discovery America. And he got one called Bring It Over Done. You've heard of the old man. Come here, Aretha. What I got highlighted. Because I mean, now I gotta come back to finish all this up. If I'm getting you an idea, I hope y'all come back and see the rest of the story. Because I ain't near about through. I got books I didn't even touch this yet. Come on, give me, talk to me, Aretha. Yeah, right there.
Okay. The almond.
Get your Bible. I'm gonna show you something. Get your Bible.
The yellow.
The yellow.
I'm saying, is it the almond?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
almond heads with the Negro features in Central America and the black words depicted on the walls of the Temple Warriors at Chichen Itza.
These were what? Say it again. Negro features warriors depicted. These heads were found where? South America. In South America. They ain't found over here.
South America.
They found from here all the way up through Canada, all the way where we went. Those heads marked our place where we were there. And when they went down the south and found the city, they found out that, watch this, that real Jerusalem, which was Yerushalayim, was over here and not over there. They moved it, people. They moved, you call Egypt, from over here to over here.
They moved.
Yes, they did.
So where the heads come from?
I mean, not the heads. They move a lot of the ancient works. Get a chance to look this up. Ancient Egypt in America. Write this down. Ancient Egypt in America. Let's see if I can get something going here. Boom. We got that, right? And we got that, right? Okay. Isaiah 44:7. Anybody? Who brought the keyword study? Nobody. You got one? Look at Isaiah 44 and verse. I'm going to show who the people they misnomer Olmec, who they were. And these were so-called people with Negrotic features, right? Who were called XI people, which means Yah people, which was here many years ago. And they said, I doubt it. Well, then do the research. This is no attack, just facts. Don't mean to intimidate, but to educate. In the Bible, and if you ever see anybody that came to a Hebrew Israelite, my brother back there, you meet an Hebrew Israelite? You meet any of them? Okay, they claim that Deuteronomy 28th chapter, verse 68 is talking about the whole thing about the Negroes, right? About the black folks, right? Africans, right? But they don't tell you that verse 68 contradicts the whole book, the whole chapter. You got your Bible there? Okay, do me a favor. Everybody all right so far? Go to Deuteronomy, the 33rd chapter, verse 1 through 4. Give me Deuteronomy 33:26. Get me Isaiah 44:5 and 6 and 7. Watch this. Are y'all okay? I guess I got it now. I got the attention. Oh, I got stuff scattered everywhere. I need to get like I want to anyway. Things all right. Read, brother.
You want 33?
31, Now watch this.
And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of God, blessed the children of Israel before his death.
I'll break that down next month. Break that down next month. Go on, let's go what you got. Come on, then.
And he said, the Lord came from Sinai,
From Sinai,
and rose up from Sarai,
from Seir,
upon them. He set forth from Mount Paran,
Uh-huh.
and he came with 10,000 of his saints.
Whoa! What's wrong with what's missing? I thought that everybody, Israelites was in Egypt. I thought all the Israelites was in Egypt. Who was this God coming with 10,000 saints that came from Mount Paran? Well, people, I back it back up. We started fighting this about 10 years ago, and they went and removed this name out of South America because it was called Parana. Mount Parana was in South America. That the holy ones came out of Mount Parana, not the valley, but a mountain. You got a valley Parana, but not the Mount Parana. They renamed it when we started asking about who is these people. Read, what's the name again, bro?
James.
James, read.
Where you stop, man? And they sat down at thy feet. Everyone shall receive of thy words.
Mm-hmm.
Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And he was the king in Jeshurun.
There's no Jacob. What is what? Yashurun. Okay? Who was the first king of Israel?
Saul.
Well, how Moses going to be king of these people and he's going to die? Tell you see what I'm saying? He's the king of who? Yashurun. In this place that came them, was brought them with the God, with Yah, who he met on the mountain, right? And these people came with them. They were never in Egypt. They came from Paran. They tried to rewrite it, but check the history on it. Now watch this. Go to verse 26 of that same chapter. Everybody all right? I'm running back. I'm running out of time because we only hit the 4 o'clock.
There is none like unto the God of Jeshurun, Yashurun, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help. And
There's no God like the God of Israel. This is not the God of who? Yasharon, right? Go to Psalm 68 and 4. This you can verify something. You was told to praise this one. Watch what it says in 68 and 4. Now, do you have a keyword study back there, Reverend James? Is it Reverend James?
What is it?
Okay, I'm gonna use mine, okay?
What day?
Huh?
Psalm what?
68 and 4.
sing unto God,
Yeah.
sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth upon the heavens
By his name. That word is Jah there, right? But it should be Yah. And that number should be 30. I'm going to pass my keyword study back here. Will you come get it? Because my book has a lexicon, dictionary, everything in it. This is the book that you need. When you're going to break down these words, you're going to study the word of God. You need to study in the language that it was written in. That is Hebrew and Greek. Not English, because English didn't exist. So in that book, Psalm 68 and 4, you go there. Everybody all right? Yeah. 68 and 4. It's going to give you the Stronger College Dictionary number for that. It should be 3050. So it's called its name what? Yah. According to 2 Chronicles 7:14, it says, if my people that are called by my name. Well, my name ain't Israel, my name ain't Christian, my name ain't none of that. But the name ties into who? The owner, my name, Yasharon or Yasha'ar. Psalm 684, according to keyword study.
Sing unto God, sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth upon the heavens by the name Yah, and rejoice before him.
What's the number behind the name Yah?
3050.
Go to the 3050 lexicon. You open, go to the back of the lexicon, you'll find the Old Testament lexicon. You see the lexicon?
Yeah,
Okay, 3050, and see what it says. I also have what they call the interlinear Hebrew English translation of the Bible. This bad boy breaks it all down. Got the proper tools. Read I say Bible because we've been misled through the Bible to believe a lot of things that the book didn't even say. A lot of things they give us ain't in the book. You just saw that. Negroes ain't a part of the Ethiopians and all that stuff. Right? We found out that's a different people all together. What do you have? 3050, that's the old lexicon. A little small writing.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, 3050, you might be in the new.
I'm in the new one.
That's what I thought. Tell you the book, but you had been in the new because that took too long to get there. Okay, I'm going to proceed while you're doing that. What I want you else to see, wait a minute, no, I'm getting ahead. I'm going back. I go back. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right, I apologize. Here's my apology. You got to get this because the Bible is all about you. You all over the book. Come on in, bro. You all over the book. But they'll tell you it's not you. They'll tell you somebody else. But they said that you would be not a nation. So they took you out and changed it from Yashua to Yashua. Come on in. They named you, they took you out the book and put a word called Israel in there. That word Israel is able because you can't write it in the language. You cannot write the word Israel according to this in the language without liquid notes or vowel points. The Mezerites put the vowel points in the Bible in the late 700 AD. So who was these people before that time? What were they called before? Because in this book, in here, and my boy Kip would say, in here, Negro, in here, it ain't. It's Yasha'ar and Yasha'ran. This is the language that they took and made it to Yiddish, or the Chaldean. They took this language of ours, it's called Lashon Kodash, and made it to Dale and said it wasn't none of yours. I'll prove it in just a minute. This same thing that Moses saw. Y'all saw Ten Commandments with Charlton Heston? You ever saw that movie? You see the commandments that came out, what it looked like? Was it square letter or did it look like this? It looked like this. This is an answer. They call it, it's not, it's called Lashon Kodash. Hebrew means they crossed over. And that's not this. Anybody coming to another land, from that's foreign to that land, like we bring Mexicans here, we call them what? Immigrants. The word Hebrew means immigrant from another land. We're not immigrants, we at home, people. I'm going to show you, if I get, not there, the next time I come, I'll prove you by language that they got you think you got to go over there when you're already at home. If I get you to leave your home and think it ain't none of yours, and I take it over, I guess it ain't yours, right? And that also happened to you, and I won't even get into that today, because I don't have time. Read, brother, I'm about to run out of time. Boy, oh, come on.
It means Yah means the same Jah, the sacred name, Jah the Lord. Most
Okay, but now we know ain't no Jah, because look Jah up, that dude with the god Java. So when y'all hold Luke Jah, you saying Jah. We trying to get the Jamaicans out. We said Jah man, Rastafari. No, it is Yah, not Jah. Okay? Go to Isaiah 44, and we're gonna watch this. Are you right? All right? You gotta be David.
Did.
Yeah, I've been looking for you. Reason because if we learn to embrace our true history, I will show you what? 200,000, 300 million? Oh, I ain't through yet. And we ruled what? What was it that we ruled? What did we rule? No, Pangaea. Don't y'all forget that. You can't give me no Africa that didn't exist. We ruled what? The whole planet called Pangaea, which means Great Mother Earth. We look like it. When we walk, we got a shadow like it. We have the same minerals that she has. Right? Why would you think you're a jackass when you were a thoroughbred? I got you messed up. You think that you're a chichi bred when you're an eagle. And they told you this to take away your pride. Isaiah 44th chapter. Let's start with verse 1, 2, and 3.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant Israel, whom I have chosen.
Remember, Israel is a transplant. There was nobody until when? 1948, Belfast Declaration, corner phrase, Israel. The word in the book, when the Mizrahites rewrote the book and gave it back to us, they put Israel in it. Israel is Isis, Ra, and El. And El was the enemy of Yah. Okay? So you don't mix them. So and if you can't write the word Israel in the language, how do you write Israel without liquid notes? In Psalms 119 of your Bible, anybody pick up the alphabet is in the book. You aware of that, Reverend? The alphabet is in the Bible, right? The alphabet. In Psalms 119. I'll carry you through in just a minute, show you that you can't write the word Israel from the original language. Read what you got there. Everybody all right? What time do we have? 2:49. What I'm doing all right. Keep it time. Go again.
Psalms 119.
Psalms 119. Well, they call me the Starship Enterprise. I don't know what to walk 900. Read, brother.
So, thus said the Lord that maketh thee and formed thee from the womb.
From the womb,
Which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant. O
now watch this.
Jeshurun.
Who?
Whom I have chosen. Jeshurun.
Who? I thought he chose Israel. Whom from the womb? Who I what? Whom I chosen? Huh? Who were they? The book says Jeshurun. The book says what? Yashurun. Now what does the word Yashurun mean? I'll get there in a minute because you need what they call. You need a metaphysical Bible dictionary to break down some of these words because you're dealing with metaphysicology. You need this book, bro. This book that breaks down with the name. Because what we say, baby? What's in a name? The name has to meet the character. Okay? Now, read on a little further.
For I will pour water upon him that's thirsty, and floods upon dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed.
Okay, hold right there. I want to go to Psalm. Now, I'm skipping. Isaiah 44 and 7. And we're going to break it down because Yashurun is an ancient people. Now, Israel ain't. Is it? I mean, is Israel an ancient people? Is Israel an ancient people? I'm asking a question. Help me out somebody. Make I'm crazy. No, not according to the origin, because Israel started out of 12 tribes, out of Jacob, out of 12 tribes that walked into Egypt, right? And they walked out with Moses. Now, how can I'm ahead of myself? I got to find them, excuse me, but them damn ship they left out and came back in 68 said you're going to leave in. Wait a minute. So now, Isaiah 44 and 7, will you please read?
And who, as I shall call, and shall declare it, and set it
in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people. Now there's a word ancient, there's a number, and what's that number?
What about?
What about the word ancient?
5769.
Look at the lexicon back there and find that and read it from me. I tell my brother, when they fought me 8, 10, 15 years ago, I said, believe that or not, wrong, but there was never nobody called Israel. You stole it, and the Jews and the Zionists took our name and our identity, and they run the world with it. Got you chasing wolf cookies. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. You are not, you're lying. Because you cannot solidify the name with the alphabets. Your name is Aretha. If I take the A away, what I got? Aretha. Which is, I don't need to, is it? If I take the A and the R, what I have? Okay, that ain't your name though, yeah? Okay then. If I move one letter from your name, that is not your name. Okay, you got it there, bro?
Well, you probably ain't got to highlight it. So
Yeah, I got to highlight it, bro. Yeah, I got to highlight it, bro, please.
This one ain't highlighted, so it
Okay.
can't be the one you talk about.
Okay, I want, it's an ancient, the word is ancient, people. It should be, I've done it so much. It's going to be, now you're not in the new area. Got to go to the old lexicon. Like you might be in the new. Go in the old lexicon, bro.
That's the Hebrew.
Hebrew, but did that dig back in the dictionary? I went to lexicon. It said lexicon. See, it's different in the dictionary and lexicon. If I already get in the secret, baby, we're going around the block. Because you keep hearing this. They don't teach, because once you know that this Bible, when you understand it in depth, gives your power back and who you are, you want people to teach you any kind of way because you have power with the Most High. But because you don't know who, and you've got your ancestors, why you got no power? Do you not know we spend more time recognizing other folks' ancestors than we do our own? And when you read the book called Come Forth by Day and by Night, the Book of the Dead, they say when you don't feed your ancestors, they beg for food on the other side. They're not dead, they're only transformed to another vibration. So how many of you been starving out your great-grandmas and aunties, you ain't called their name, you ain't putting no food on the table, you ain't said nothing to them. That's why you ain't got no power. Okay? But the Jews go every day to the graveyard. So many days they go and put down food that they need not beg on the other side. But your folks are still begging. We're trying to beg some bread. So the energy says that you got to start what? Recognizing your ancestors. Right? Your Bible says what? Honor your father and your mother. That this is because they longer live or what? They give a timeline now. They're your parents wanted all the time. If they're not physically, they tell you what? In the spirit. Why we do what they call libation in Africa. In our world, we do what's called a libation. We pull in honor of our ancestors, and we call them by name. You call Elvis Presley, he dead. You call Jesus, he dead. You call George Washington, he dead. You call he dead. Frank Sinatra, he dead. Well, you can't call Aunt Susie, Mama J, huh? They do respect you. You know them, huh? Aunt Dee, whoever. Okay, come on, bro.
This now comes from 59, 56. It is what is hidden, concealed.
Which says, this name, this old Paul, come on back. This right here, the word answer is that which is what? Hidden
or concealed.
And concealed. Keep reading.
Oh. All right, time past.
Time past.
Antiquity.
Antiquity.
From the most ancient time.
From the most what? Ancient of time. That's it.
Now you want smoke?
Get up, y'all want smoke? Duration.
Perpetual.
Without now what does perpetual mean? Without end. But that ain't Israel. Is that Israel? That's Yasharon. When the book said, if my people that are called by my, he was not talking about Israel, he was talking about Yasharon and Yasha'al. Not Israel. Because they're not what? They're not what? Ancient people. He said, I gave the power to who? Ancient people. And the things that are coming and shall come, let them show unto who? The world, them. And you ain't doing it. Because you don't know who the hell you are. You got a charge on you to set the record straight. You sitting around here playing, got the nay. Give it a nay. And the word is on you to bring us back to our origin. Let's see if I can see something else. Let me get something else. The word is Olam, right? The word there for Anthony is Olam. Olam, right? Let's see. Anthony means Olam. It is with what? What? Is that which is hidden, concealed to the vantage point, time, past what? Antiquity, for the most ancient. And you can't tell me 4,004 ancient when we went back 300 million years. Now the Israelites came on the scene when? So-called in Egypt around 25,000 BC. That ain't ancient people. Because hell, the Egyptians already was there. Hello. 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 So we He's talking about another people. Brother, let me go to Habakkuk 3:3. You know where I'm going with that, don't you, brother? Seriously. Now the next word was Am. That's another part of it. A nation, a tribe, a community, a common people. So Am is what y'all call the old man people. They ain't rubber beef. That's us they talk about and lied to you. The so-called down in South America, the old man people. Yeah, that was us. You read it a while ago in this book about the old man. That's the same name. What you got, bro?
God came from Teman.
God came from Teman. I thought God came from heaven.
He came from Tima.
Spell it. T-E-M-A-N. And where did the Holy One come from?
Tima.
And the Holy One's from Mount Paran.
Oh, I told you that a while ago. So every time y'all show, the Holy Ones come with it. You say Israel came with it. You said what? The Holy Ones. Now let's see something. I'm gonna do a little proving. Reverend, did you come in there? Can I call you Reverend or just brother?
Tell me what you want. No.
Okay, come on, bro. I can't call it one because you're my warrior brother. No, yeah. Now, in this book, it's called Jeshurun. Okay, this is called Another Bible Dictionary. What does Jeshurun mean? What does the name mean?
Restitute, I mean, what is this? Resuscitate?
Substitute, yeah.
Righteousness, justice.
It means righteous. It's not the period of righteous and justice. Shouldn't the name apply to the people that represents him? Read.
Upright.
Upright.
The brilliant one.
The brilliant ones.
Tranquility.
Tranquility.
Harmony.
Harmony.
Happiness.
Happiness.
Blessedness.
Look up Israel in that same book when you got it. Look for Israel. Yeah. And see what it means. See, they took your righteousness and your right from you and gave you a faith to them. These are not Negroes. That's the river. You are called Yasharan. Yasharallah. You never walked on all fours. You were called the upright ones because he gave you a vision to lead the world back to him. But because you didn't know your history, been lying about Adam and Eve, because you're older than what? You're older than who?
400.
You're older than who? 4,000. You're older than Adam and Eve because Ham ain't y'all daddy. That's according to this. So if Ham ain't your daddy, means you're older than Adam and Eve. According to the map you just read, is that right? Oh, somebody ought to say something. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing? Oh, okay, read, bro.
Contending for God.
Okay, but here's contending for God.
Striving for God.
Striving. There's no way is that.
Who prevails with God.
Who prevail means to what? To strive with prevail. Yeah, we don't trust with our Creator. What's the rest of somebody else?
A prince with God.
Yeah, they ain't no prince.
What is it? Dominion with God.
They want to change around this Christmas. This boy wrote it. But the real meaning to strive with your Maker. Why you gonna strive with it? That means you're in competition. But Yasharon, you don't find with Yasharon did it. No. Upright, blessing, tranquility. See something. You got to know what's in the name. You ain't got to agree with it. Just do the research. Because it ain't funny to see a sheep run a dog, think the dog think the sheep think he's a dog. Kind of bark where he can't bark. You got a sheep out there with a dog, he trying to bark the dog, say, look at this food. Whoop! That's how we were. We're trying to act like something we're not. But one day a ram walked by and saw it and said, look, hey, come here, bro. I said, man, you ain't no dog. Bro, look at me, look at you. Yeah. I said, come on now, follow. He said, come on, man, let's go. He said, oh, I'm with my kind. Once we find out who our identity we are, we can grow as a people. Now, we can't get along because Negroes or Yasharon are not Congolese. Our DNA is different. We don't think the same way. We don't process things. That's why we clash when we come together. Though we may have the same color skin, but it don't make us be kin. Who did it? Going back did it to us. So I don't get mad at the African brother. He lost. He's still colonized. But I know you're Congolese. Why? Because we run the whole thing. And we are what? Say it. The ancient people. Before that was in Africa, we were already here. We were already here. And because we went through a little thing called slavery, you know that all black folk was not in slavery. You know, I can take you right around your little state of Mississippi, and I can show you the blacks who own white slaves. I can do that. You didn't know that? That 2/3 of slaves in the South was owned by black people. I came to a town called Natchez, Mississippi. My brothers came down. It's a right there, 201 The Capitol Street is a 3-story mansion, was owned by William Natchez Johnson, who had both white and black slaves on 5 acres of land. Slavery was economics back then. Was not about color. Get this book. They were white and they were slaves by Michael Hunt III. They were white, I didn't bring J. Rogers, and they were slaves by Michael Hunt III. Get my book, The Other Side of Slavery, the Untold Story by Kohen Yashubayah. I broke it all down in my book. How they lied in slavery about Google. How can you come out of slavery in 1865 and run Louisiana in 1868? Wait a minute. You came out of slavery January 13th, 1863. 65, Texas got the news that we were free. Yet we had some brothers who came out of slavery in 1860 and ran the whole state of Louisiana. O.C. Dunn, Lieutenant General. Yeah, 13 other brothers who ran, yes sir.
What do you mean by run?
They ran the country. They wanted the whole state. They owned it. Till the Klan came in. And before that, we were Republicans. We ran everything. And when they organized the Klan, called the Dixiecrats, came on the scene, they usually don't have violence, but they got to do it violence. They cannot do it right. So they take the right to vote. We had all this locked down. We lost a lot because when the war ended, they counterfeited our money in the South, so our money was the way to go north to kind of save our phone. When we came back, the carpetbaggers had set in, and what you call the carpetbaggers and what they call it, squatters, they set on the land and took it. We had to fight them for our land. That's why we lost all this land. All they killed us out for. Please study your history. Go look at these mounds. I dare you look at these mounds, these plaques. Do you not know that who saved Pittsburgh, Mississippi was Tallulah, Louisiana? Tallulah saved Pittsburgh. And if you think I'm lying, go out to the bridge. There's a plaque says May 13, 1863, when Ulysses was fighting Pemberton. He surrendered right here. Who was fighting? It was some Negroes over there in Tallulah called Milligan Bend. The 23rd African Brigade was kicking J.J. Walker's butt there in Tallulah, so they couldn't get right behind to conquer him. And we killed them though over there in Tallulah. Why you still got Pittsburgh? They're going to destroy Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh was a waterway. And back in ancient time, Mississippi was called the Washita. They renamed it, put it up at near Monroe. The whole original name was called Washita because we own all this land. If the boy got you renamed it, so you claim it. That wasn't the Louisiana Purchase because he couldn't buy it. They never owned it. Whoa. Language. Let me go somewhere else. Here's our answer tape now. Are you ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Button your seatbelt. Here we go. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. Let me get that paperwork. Give it to me, give it to me. Bam! What'd that say?
2 billion-year-old nuclear reactor.
And research discovered a 2 billion-year-old nuclear reactor in Africa. 2 billion-year-old reactor found in Africa, which ran the country for 500,000 years. I got the paperwork right here somewhere. Let me get some back. Here we go. I went back, I go back how far? 2 billion years. I left 4004 a long time ago. But I want to read this. It was found in over Africa. They found uranium. Okay, uranium, and that's why they go on. Japan is going there and getting uranium. They can build a nuclear bomb and kick America's butt for bombing them back in Hiroshima, and they get it for free. They're panning uranium out of Africa right now because you need uranium to build what? A nuclear bomb. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, baby.
Before you get started, recap though.
I understand. Do what you gotta do. But I'm glad you stopped by that. And tell the baby, I'm the crazy man today down in New Zealand.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
And thank y'all here. Yeah. They found also in Russia, bam! One of our works called, now them fools thought this was a microchip. When I come back, I guess the second Saturday or whenever we come back in June, I'll bring what they thought they saw. This is not a microchip. It's called the diapha, the Apele chain that we use to contact our ancestors and the Orishas with. Those are Odus. We have a language we talk to the gods with. Not this, we have it called the divination system. I got the works. Matter of fact, this is the oldest book, Bible, on the planet. It's called what? Ephaism. Can you go on your phone and type in Ephaism complete work and see what this book costs, please? See what this book costs? Ephaism complete work of Orunmila. Who's Orunmila? Orunmila was a witness of creation with older than Margaret. I'm going back now because Yah is Obatala in our ancient. The creator is named Olodumare, O-L-O-D-U-M-A-R, and he was called the light. And Ishu was called the dark. See, they kept it because you know this. Look up the word, Ephah is a complete work of Orunmila. This book is going to shock you. This one, they didn't want you to have. They took this and rearranged it. Okay, and rearranged it to create this. Okay, this. Okay, to give you this, and they gave the Muslims this. And the Quran is the same thing as the Bible. If you think I'm lying, brother preacher, give me Amos 3 and 1. Get me Amos 3 and 1. How much it cost, baby?
It said $2.
Not the Ephah is a complete work of Orunmila. What you got? Amazon. Ephah is a complete work of Orunmila.
What I'm getting is currently unavailable.
That's right. This book covered $2,000. How much you got typed up?
That's not a complete thing.
Yeah,
That's one.
he said trading is about it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there. No, this book is over this book is over $3 grand. And I got all 17 volumes. Volume 2 is $1,300. Volume 4, 15, 16, all the way down. They have the whole thing is about 12 grand. But when I went through the initiation to become an Ephah priest, to answer ways, like that old boy, brother Umar Johnson. Well, see, Umar don't tell everybody, but he's back in Yoruba, but I'm older than Yoruba. I'm beyond Yoruba. See? And I know y'all know my brother, and I love him. But have you ever talked about going back 2 billion years? Have you ever talked about that?
Nah, he never talked about
No, because he started saying, well, Kemet. But you know what? To me, Kemet is kindergarten cosmology. You wouldn't hear my brother, but I pulled the map out. You can see when we get through. Kindergarten cosmology. I don't deal with Kemet because we are older. We brought it to Kemet. You look at what of Ephah, it was brought to Kemet. A lot of things in this book, if you read this book, you see a lot of things in the Bible and all this is found in this book. When the Bible talks about when the world first was made, you read the Bible says in this gospel, it says, they say, create the heavens and the earth, and it called the light to be, right? Then it said, he told man to what? What? Read what?
Finish.
Read what?
Finish.
So by repent, that means he did before, didn't he? He said, let every seed come doing what? Bearing what? After his kind. It didn't tell you the first world, the second world, the third world. This book do tell you what happened in the dinosphere, why it kept breaking down. This book tell you how it happened and how to deal with every problem coming in the world. Because everything in the world has a spirit. Be it money, sickness, disease, it has a spirit. And you cover the spirit, you cover the disease. This book tells you how to deal with it. And you got Amos 3 and 1. You read.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I broke up from the land of
Brought up from the land.
Brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your.
That's good. Now, you don't mind reading the Quran, do you?
Right.
Come on, don't you read? This is called the cow. Surah Al-Baqarah 6 and 6. This is called the cow. Called the cow. Did you read right here what it says right here from the cow? What did it say?
O children of Israel.
Oh, he said what Muslim did it. He said what Muslim did it. He said what?
the children of Israel,
Read.
call to my mind favor which I bestowed on you, and that I made you excel the nations.
Oh, so now do you see? Come on. The problem is that because the Jews gave them this and they gave us this, the same book. And it's called what? Israel. If this book was a book better than this book, why are they don't say, oh, Muslim? Man, if you should all meet anyone in the Quran, going to say, oh, Israel. No attack this fact. Peace must be upon the brothers. Because what Muslim means, he submit the will of Allah. I asked him, what is Allah's name? Because Allah is not a name. That is what? An adjective. El means thee and La means God. What's the God's name? They couldn't tell me. They still came to me. That's not his name. Because check history, you do the etymology of the Arabic language, they do the Fatiha, the prayer. The God's name is in the prayer. And he was the God of the moon. But they don't tell you that. No attack just bad. And they chat, I don't care if it's a book. But it don't tell them about no Muslim. It said, oh, Israel. And the funny thing, the prophet was married to a Jewish woman. They tell you that. So why is this book is the baby to this book? Huh? And don't tell me nothing about Plato Joseph, because they gave him an altar book to give to Christians. And I ain't gonna tell you what Christian means. I'm gonna leave that alone for another time.
Right, well,
Christian, it means idiot.
okay.
So the word creature means a fool. And first chapter, verse 12. And we named them that when they came over to visit, when they came to Antioch, because, man, these are a bunch of creatures. And the word Christian was in the Bible 3 times. We call them that. I was going to get into the language. What time we got, baby girl? Talk to me. Give me some time.
We got time. It's just 3:13.
Ah!
I was gonna let you know we got to 3:30.
Okay, all right. So, can I bring that language up? Let me see if I can get the language. Sign and symbol of ancient Egypt in America, right? This is what they found in the Grand Canyon. Where? In the Grand Canyon, they found all of these ancient signs and symbols, not over there, but right here. And the Smithsonian saw it, and they decided to move it. All of these works is the ancient writing right here. You see that book is in this book. All those writings in this book. Okay. These are some of the mounds that they unearthed, digging up a lot of our works right here. What you got?
Titus what? You want Titus what?
Titus 1 and 12. These are some, come on, please read that. Monuments. You can't see it.
The artifact from Burroughs Cave is another stone tripod. This is one stone that on the picture on the right is a tripod with a plus and parentheses on the top of the tripod.
Is that
Which
what the
was
picture
the
over
exact
there?
location mark of the
What transparency?
Cahokia Pyramid City and Cahokia Mound State Park in Collinsville in southern Illinois.
I'm not about that. I'm not about that.
And then the left pictures on the back of the stone that has some star degrees and math or figuring the star degree.
Okay.
That's a trip.
Okay. What I say? What article was found where the Barrow Cave, what was it at?
That's actually really too good.
Okay, but let's go. I was trying to find something. But anyway, these are the mounds in Ohio. Okay. Smithsonian Institute Archaeological what? What did it say?
The Vatican, of course.
Read it. I gotta find my time. I know I brought it. That was my key piece of evidence.
You know what?
Hey,
Say, now see, you went to the Vatican, right? Now, they say that them people stole 16 chapters out the Bible.
Not 16, it was 100 books.
I mean, 100 books. That's
Read what it says here. You got to guess. You want to read what it says there?
It says the Vatican has been long accused of keeping
artifacts and books in their bestseller without allowing outside what it says to them.
Right.
Keep going.
These secret treasures often
Controversial, historical, or religious nature are alleged because when you find out the truth, they say the Bible is all BS. All the books was missing was took out. It wasn't 14, it was 106 books taken out.
That's what I meant, 100 something. Right?
Okay? That was 366 books was given a letter to Ian. when the Vatican got their hands on our ancient writings, it was more than that. It was over 30,000 scrolls and manuscripts that they stole. And they said, we can't let the niggas have this.
Yeah.
The picture Eli was about us getting the book back. And Denzel played a blind man protecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Book of Eli.
Yeah, the book of Eli.
What did the prayer with that? Come on, people, suppress because they might damage the what? Church credibility. It ain't got no credibility now. All the homosexuals and all them the molesters. Come on. Perhaps cause the official text is what?
That.
Okay. Sadly, that is overwhelming evidence. It's something.
It's very similar. It's happening with the Smithsonian Institute.
Because they went and stole artifacts out of the borrowed caves. Wow.
I believe
There we go.
That's the truth.
Here we go. When it comes to many of the ancient Mount Pyramid of the Midwest were examined, it was shown that the history of the what?
Mississippi River
What?
Valley was that of an
Ancient what? Sophisticated culture that had what? Been
in contact with
people in what?
in other areas.
Not only what?
That the contents of many mounds revealed burials of huge men, something
7 to 8 feet. And that was the Maasai tribe. Out of Africa, it's called the Maasai tribe. Now, since y'all close your ears, please close your ears. Them boys had ding dongs 14 inches long. They had dogs long 14 inches long. Them boys dragging the ground. Them white boys were crazy stuff. Barry Taylor told us that. Dr. Barry Taylor was one of my teachers. He told me that when the white boy saw the black man, he said, "Ah!" Here we go. All right. Despite what? The many thousands of tourists, right?
Grand Canyon, right?
No, it's Grand Canyon. Oh, okay. Okay. You say, okay, here we go. See these stars right here? You see that language right there? That's our language. Those are the ancient alphabet. That is Tsar. This is Kwa. So that it was our language. I got the book right here. You can look at the book and you can compare the letters and see what it's saying. Right here. I'm like, Captain, right here, Negro. Right here. Right here. Look at that magic. Not only that, let's go here. Okay? What it says? The ancient artifact was identified as artifacts of King Zephyr of Egypt, who was what?
Joseph in the
Where?
He was Joseph in the Bible.
So it was over here, not over there, brothers. When you read Psalm Deuteronomy 68, it says you left and shipped to come back and ship. You know, you didn't leave Egypt in those ships. You walked out, you walked in and walked. That's what the damn ships. Read it. Deuteronomy 28 chapter verse 6 said that you will leave Egypt in ships and return in ships. And no man will buy you. That ain't right. They got bought everywhere. Because you didn't leave in Egypt on no ship. You walked out according to the story, Israelites, Hebrews. Went in there with Jacob. Joseph was over a place called Goshen, right? Ruled. And Moses brought you out 20 years later through the Red Sea. Where is the damn ships? All I want to know. So the verse won't fit, okay? But I can't say here because at one time, and where's my boy at? Where is he at? We're very good friend of mine wrote a book called When the Rocks Cry Out. When the Rocks Cry Out. Come here, brother. Horace Buck was a purple friend of mine. We was writing. He wrote a book called When the Rocks Cry Out. Just read the leaf right up here. No, the leaf. The leaf.
Within minutes of driving out of the church parking lot, the promise from the preacher lost its hold.
Team Jake fell out the chair. Oh, you can't do that. You can't tell. It was one I've been. You can't tell that story. So they threatened to kill my brother. Keep reading.
Okay. None of his earlier promises had been kept. I looked at the manuscript laying in the seat next to me. World War III.
World War III. And they're working on right now. Y'all see what's going on now? They're trying to force us into a battle between blacks and white right here and there. They're trying to get us into what they call a civil war. And if you fall for it, you fall and pray to the world order, the new world order. Keep going. Watch this.
I whispered to myself, remember the preacher's words. I will not hear from him regarding his promise about Jakes. I knew that, but I did not want to believe it. I was running out of ways to get
Pass it to me,
finding
but I want to read
the
that.
known.
I want you to read that. Okay.
I have found the records from Egypt
Okay.
that told how Africans came to the Americas
Mm-hmm.
and built the first Egypt in America.
Stop! You didn't read that. Now I know you need some glasses, so let's try this again. Now read it again, bro.
I found the records from Egypt that told how Africans came to Americas and built the first Egypt in the Americas over 4,000 years before the time of Christ.
Thank you, that's good. Now get the book and read the whole story. All right, we can go deeper. It's called When Rocks Cry Out. This is a picture. This is a picture of a brother they found in Illinois in a cave, of a borrowed cave. She gonna read the writing, and he said he was a B-type blood type. Negroes or Yashua are B-type blood type. What they've done through genetic modification and change, they've neutralized a lot of the blood types. So when you go get your DNA done now, they may be about they want you to be. But one while you didn't put B with nobody because it would kill them. O was considered African. That's a neutral blood type. How that could be neutral? So they started doing genetic and what they call it's called when you study blood. It's hematology. See, I read the book of my brother ain't here. His name is Dewar Zakar. Yeah, you might see him online. They call him the whoop-ass preacher. He calls him online, whoop-ass. He do that. I'm the fisherman, he's the hunter. We dialogued the Church of Christ in 2005 against Jack Evans and James Maxwell, and Jack almost had a heart attack in the pulpit. 4.5 hours, we debated them and beat them down. We debated the Muslims for 3.5 hours. The imams gave up and said, you niggas are crazy. Nobody came because we don't have a religion, we have a way of life. It's called spirituality. We don't deal with religion because that's what from the first word religio means put a yoke upon. I ain't got no yoke upon me. Okay? But I did do the language. I'm going to ask Brother James come in, please. Now read the article, baby. And I'm going to show him something. I was trying to get an overhead transparency. But here's the language. You see right there? Right here's the language. You see that? Okay.
Oh, okay.
In this book, in a book right here, it's the same language. If you read this, it tells you what it's saying here and over here, going around. Okay. Read. Look, you got one glass.
You see it?
But this one I want to take. Can you read that? Because girl,
It's the right.
yeah.
It also seems to be that some genetically distinct.
Well, let's go here and bring it all down.
Oh, ancient Negroid artifact from Burroughs Cave.
Ancient Negroid artifacts found where? Not in Egypt.
Burroughs Cave.
Burroughs Cave, Illinois. Okay.
USA.
USA.
Collection of the Empress of the, what is that, Washita?
Mm-hmm.
It says the answer seems to be that some genetically distinct group genetically colonized the South.
Mm-hmm.
The estimated age of the B lineage is greater than 45,000.
Yes,
45,000 years ago. So it should not come as a surprise that the language of these people, if different from that spoken by the peoples of the other Americans, mtDNA lineages, should now be unrecognizable. The B lineage does exist in some Polynesian groups, and it has been suggested that these people might have reached the American continent in prehistory. This proposal is tantalizing, considering that many Pacific islands, etc. And that's all we've been now.
Okay, yeah. So they went to the Pacific Islands, and we read about them heading down in South America. I was trying to find the book, I had this while ago. Let me take those little down. He's right in front of me, boy. It's called, a guy by the name, and I'm going to wrap it up. His name is Zachariah Stitcher. Zachariah Stitcher, you heard of him? Now I want you to look at the language in that picture. In the picture, I showed you a while ago. That right there. And you see if it's right here. Is that the same language? Just verify. Look and see if you see some of the same symbols. This is Yah. That Z there, that's Yah. Okay, they changed it to a like a Q. Okay, that's the language, right? This is the same language that Moses read. What did he say about the language? Right here, read what it says.
The number ought to be familiar. You want to read that part or the highlight part?
Read the whole thing.
The number ought to be familiar in the day and age, and the number is that it is the number of human chromosomes.
Chromosome. Now what they've done,
666, ain't
no, chromosome is 22. 22. They go to 23. They've altered it. Because the black man has 22 chromosomes, according to each letter in the alphabet. If you look in the Bible, in Psalm 119, you got 22 letters. Each letter tied to your chromosome. If you know how to meditate on that letter, you can break any disease. But see, that's in the book of Moses. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, book of Moses. They didn't give you that book. They took that book away. Read on.
Okay.
You mix that with-
I said they mentioned it.
Okay, go ahead.
Chromosomes when the atom was created.
Mhm.
Before the second genetic multiplication
Mhm.
had added the sex chromosomes Y and X.
Uh-huh.
Did the Almighty, who had revealed to
Moses the secret of
alphabet,
yes.
then use the genetic code as the secret code of the alphabet? The answer is
Yes, and this is the code right here. This is the language, and they trying to change it to Yiddish, but this is the language that's in this book right here. Is it not?
yes, sir.
Is it? I'll rest my case. We over 2 billion years old, and this our stuff, and when I come back, I'll show how technology took our word and run the computers with it. The binary code. Yeah. It's called what's it called? Fractal. It's called fractal. Hmm? And E5 is the word that this is how we contacted the Orisha. In the answer, they were not called angels, they were called Orishas. Angel became among white folks, and they call them jinns in Islam. But us, we call them what? Orishas. And there are beings that came to the planet who help us to do a lot of things. By contacting them through the works of Ephod divination, they said, don't do that, that's evil. Because we used what they butt with it. When Bookman was down in what, Haiti, and Napoleon went there, and they run them out of there, that was Bookman, he used Shango and Ogun and contact them through the Ephod and run it butt up out of Haiti. That's why Haitians in America right now, because they know how to work this book and snatch them down. They say, that's voodoo. But voodoo only means God in my ancient tongue. It means deity. Are you still with me? Negro language. Ah! There it is. Oop! Up! Drop the word. It's called Lashawan Quadash. This means holy tongue. This is the language that Allah gave us to communicate with him with, according to Zephaniah 3 and 9. I'll give you a prayer language contact to communicate with me with. You don't talk every day. You contact me through this language. Mr. All the stones, and they found it. What did it say, brother? The oldest known 10 commandment is where? Where? Don't talk to say it. Where? In an ancient what? Hebrew script from what? Time of who?
King Solomon.
What about Solomon's over there? What are you doing over here? Questions? I'm gonna stop right there. Questions?
Oh, I really don't.
Questions? I done lost my mind. Pop back with the fool, y'all. He went up Looney Bin. He ain't been studying for 50 years and cut hey, that's what I got. I got 50 behind me. I was called a minister at the age of 13 years old, ordained as a bishop at 21, pastor 48 years. That's my oldest son, sitting right there. Raise your hand, son. That's Curtis Earl Bagby. That's my oldest living son. He got a brother older than him. They got 2 of them older than them. I'm the father of 14 children, 36 grand, and 8 great-grands, and about 3 great-great-grands. I'm 70 years old. You tell me I ain't been around. I was dedicated to Jesus. I would die for him in 73 until the ancestors walking on me there at West Capitol Street, 2209 West Capitol Street, one in a revival for Bishop Oscar Lane. And he told me, I'm going to change your name. I heard it before. My name, my mom made me Alvin Joseph Bagby. That's what I'm going with. He said, your name is Yashua. He said, Jesus, I don't know. I said, Lucia, devil, get out, brother, get up out of here. He said, I'll tell you what you do. He said, when you go home, take the name J-E-S-U-S and write it vertically and examine each letter in the name. That's all he told me. Man, I couldn't preach that night. I'm in revival. The Friday night for preaching night. You know that Friday night is the night the evangelists get paid. I couldn't even preach that night. So we had to go wait till we had Jubilee service. I dismissed. I rushed to Corsicana, Texas. my baby laughed. Went to the, we didn't have computers back then. I went to the city library downtown. You know what that Kurt?
Yes, sir.
I found this big old wealthy collegiate dictionary. And I started thumbing through that bad boy. And I found out that there was no J, the 780 medieval Latin period. My heart felt like kicking him in the gut with like a mute kicking me in the gut. Oh, no. Then it showed that the word ear was an Arcananian god, who John Hawkins had a ship called Jesus, was named after, bringing slaves over him. I said, oh man, that's where Jesus come from. I broke the whole word down. From that point, I wrote a book. The church said, you got to go. Because I don't care. And for years, I preached the fact that was nobody ever called Jesus at that time. You can't give me a birth date or none of that. I went on the radio the other week, trying to get the people I see that if you go name him that, you can't use Isaiah 7:14. You can't use it because they're not talking about him. And the church fabricated everything about him. The guy named Alvin Tiana. That's what they built the story behind. And Yahshua ben Padaris. He lived in 100 BC. These are the names they borrowed to create look at the 18 ecumenical councils. Get the book, and Encyclopedia of Religion, bro. Get it called and Encyclopedia of Religion. They have all the ecumenical councils and how they built Jesus over 1,800 years to give to us. Because 1881 he gave to us in America as being the savior of mankind. Isaiah 42:8. Did you read it from me? Isaiah 42:8. Will you read it from me, please? Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
How many?
30.
Okay. So I want to be with y'all. I was a person now. Can I get a puff of me? Well, my throat's hot.
I am the Lord. That is my name. And my glory will
I will not give to another.
To another.
What? My praise to a great enemy.
Praise to graven images.
Okay. We go on and on and on. On and on and on. No attack, just fact. Not trying to intimidate, just trying to educate. If you doubt what I'm saying, do the research. Do as much research as I've done. As Frank Rollins said, if you can bring as much documents that he do, that's what he did and bring it. I asked him, was I able to prove my case today? Did I prove my case? Did I show you, we went back billions of years, not just 4,000 folks, Did we not show you in the writings? I didn't write this stuff. I want to believe like everybody else, but they wouldn't let me. That was a lady, her name is Jen Dyer. She's an auntie sister that writes. They call it remote writing. She came to the class one night, she said, I was showed to her in a vision by the auntie one, said, this is one of us returned. And she wrote about me. So he's been here 13 times. He come back and set the record straight. I call myself the prophet of truth and visionary. Brother Cedric, have I missed yet? Have I missed yet?
Not at all.
And I told him going to happen, it happened. And I hadn't missed yet. No brag, just put it like it is. I show you because we gotta, in order to claim our heritage, we gotta go back and find out who we are as a people, not what they say we are. Gotta pull off the veils and all that other stuff and take on the real essence of who we are. That means going back to this. When they feared us, all niggas are hoodoo workers. They put stuff on you. We're all. We was connected to the cosmos. We knew how to move things. Every ancient science we had, chemists could talk to the plants. Who's the Orisha of herbs? Osane. Who's the Orisha of destiny? It's your daughter. He's no devil. But it takes the devil. No, he's not. When the Bible talks about coming out of darkness to light, it's in our story. How it all happened. How to deal with certain things. And see, y'all got a bad habit, and I hate this word. What's up, boo? Ladies, that's my boo. You know what boo means? It means misfortune, baby. I just think you misfortune in hard times. Words manifest. That's my boo. And all hell break loose. You done lost your mind, woman? Yeah. Why I can't pay my bills? You just said boo, that means misfortune. Why they don't use the word in our ancestors as the word good morning? What's good about morning? The word is alafia, peace and a long life. We didn't use words of negative energy to bring you down. People now got all these crazy names. Oh, 50 cents, half a dollar, $2. Those are not names. Names got character. I said to say this. Watch what you say out your mouth, because it manifests.
Speak things into existence.
That's right. Wonder why the hell I'm broke? Because you done told money, get the hell out your life. Because money is a spirit. You get what you said when you go to work? Hey, I'm going to job, I ain't for what? Make me some money, right? You're going to stay broke. Because in this book here, money said, he that works for me, I'll make broke. But who I work for, I'll make rich. Am I a witness? I will let him testify, but I want we put his business out there. 8 years he chased money. 8 years he chased. And one day he came in here and said, look, man, as long as man control your paycheck, control your destiny. Heard me tell him about this? He went the next week, he said, flip the script up. You be the coach and I'm going to run the ball. He said, everything I told you. What happened, brother said? He looked up, and now he's making 3 times more he ever made in his life. Right now. We can help us to get out of this old mentality if we would. But what they've done to us, we're in conflict against each other. We hate each other. But you love the white man. And he trying to find out about you because he study you every day. That's how I'm going to shut up. I'm going to do just that. Questions, please? Raise your hand. Any questions? Come on, y'all. Give me a challenge. Make me work.
All right. Well, I was just not saying a while ago about 666. It's only mentioned, they say it's only mentioned 3 times in the Bible. And it's the mark of the beast, but it's like 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 the color.
Get the driver's license.
That's the Bible. Now let me show the real deal. Now, I didn't do that the illusion of freedom, because it's on the jump drive. 3 6s is what?
666.
Now, what does it come to?
18.
And 18 and 1 plus 8 is what?
9.
You got a driver's license?
Something. 9.
9 numbers.
9.
It's 9 with runs everything. That's the number. Social Security, 9 is the number. That's your number. That runs you can't buy what, nor what, or sell. Ain't no 666. That's BS. You think the devil's assuming he can give you his secret number? The devil said, you know the man by his number? They thought Reagan was it. They thought everybody said, the number is the Federal Reserve number that goes control your Social Security card, number, annual driver's license, and your birth certificate. You got 12 things, 12 disciples. 12 months in a year. The Nephilim who are under the auspices of the Illuminati, number 12, and the Masons number 13. I thought 13 was evil. 13 weeks between every season. How's it going to be evil? 13 signs in the zodiac, including the sun sign. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I just spent these years studying everything from oddball to zebra to not be able to stand before people and share the knowledge. You worry about the Illuminati, worry about the oligarchies. What is oligarchy? Oh, you ever heard of oligarchy? I guess you ain't. What about the Illuminati? That ain't Illuminati. What about the oligarchies? The despots.
What's that?
What about the trilateral? What about the Bilderbergs? And trilateral, who have already selected Hillary as being the president in 2008. She's already the president of the United States. And she's what? She's the commander-in-chief of daggone president for America, because America, it's not America no more. It's called the United States, Inc. It's a corporation. In 1933, under Roosevelt, it stopped being a country. But it became what? A corporation. And you don't have no president. You got a commanding-chief of your damn military. Excuse my French. Ex-Air Force military. It was against the law to put anything around that flag until about 10 years ago. The colors red, white, and blue. Don't put no fringe because that adulterated the flag. Now you got maritime law on you. The fringe mean maritime law. You're under maritime water law, and not you got no rights. If you don't have a black law dictionary to walk in that court and tell the judge, then you ain't just get out of luck. Everybody got the little yellow border. And you seen the black flag they're wearing now lately? A lot of soldiers got a black flag on their shoulder, and it's not an American flag. Look like it was all in black. Tell me what it is. New World Order already here. Already here. Look at the flag. The flag tells you a lot of things. Another thing you look at, tell you what you look at. Y'all all right? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Huh? When your money change, your country change. This ain't about nothing. Ain't no silver in it. It ain't about nothing. And the money steady changing. I mean, the country is economically. And I heard what crazy Trump said the other day. America ain't being debt. We print all money. Fool, the money you print, the less your dollar become in value. Oh, fool. Now you supposed to be a billionaire. You don't know that? The more money you print, the less value your dollar become. You tell me that man's qualified. That man about qualified as Jack Higgins, my man. Come on. I studied Hillary. Hillary knew from day one when she decided in 2008 to let Obama go and be the lead. They promised her the presidency in 2016. She was promised this in 2016 at the Bohemian Grove. She knew she'd get it. And if you think a line, go online and type in Bilderberg, 100% voted for Hillary, and these guys are trillionaires. No damn billionaire, they were $1 trillion. They got their own bank.
Bohemian Grove.
Everything now is all fabricated for the public. She knows she going in.
Yeah, she already up in there. That's why she ain't really, she really coming.
Man, everybody know it's just stuff for the public. Why did they come independents couldn't vote during the primary? Only certain party members could vote. Because the independents persuaded the vote, they thought.
Yeah.
That's us. I'm neither Democrat or Republican. You know what I am? No party affiliate. You can't buy my vote. I got choices. 666 is a joke. If that's the devil's army, he be building secrets. I don't think so. I don't think so. Now when he loves the dark part of the story. Why would he tell you his power is not what he's going to do to you? And get the mark of the beast, you better have the mark. It's on your cards in your pocket. Got a chip in it.
Watch out.
Yeah. Nobody's free in this country. We're all child slaves. Because when you're born in debt. And you put the footprint on that birth certificate, you're already $100,000 in debt. And when they cash you in to the bank there in Belgium, they collect from Lloyd's of London that money off your certificate of bond. And they ain't trying to keep the Mexicans out of here. That's more money going into the copper. I want to fool you with that. We got 360 Mexicans over right now working in the fields. Niggas said they need jobs like they working in the fields, making that money. And it's funny, you see Negro begging, you got to pay to go in the store. Mexicans walk around with grocery bags swinging. And then he's bad dollar, bro. Hey, homie, he's bad. Man, just got my face. You let them, all them jobs out there, and you too late. We used to work in the field. An honest dollar don't hurt nobody, people. Now I got angry, so I'm gonna shut up. I said the wrong thing. Let me really know. Any questions? I can bring some more documents. This ain't enough.
Food for thought today.
You said the key word, son. What was that what?
Food for thought.
That's what I call it.
Food for thought, because I got my shit marinated like that.
Now just think this. This is my son. He not know all this shit. Statement did not know. Man, your daddy crazy. Yeah. But you see now?
I'm knowledgeable. I used to see you read all the time.
Yeah. What I should do?
Read all the time.
What I should do?
Read all the time.
All the time. Not one book of, I have 5 in front of me at one time.
Yeah, what was that book you let me read there? About the black people, the African people?
I'm gone beyond that. That's kindergarten college.
That's kindergarten stuff too.
Thank y'all for your time. Appreciate you. I hope I was informative enough. I was excited. That's just the way it is. Hopefully we can get together and bring other guys in, and I can show part two, because this ain't tip of the iceberg. You know, and I don't attack none of the brothers out there want to teach Kemet. That's the best they can do. They still crawling, they still in pounds. Okay? I can't knock that. But when you start walking and eating meat and not drinking milk, come see me.
Ready to stand up.
Let's stand up. See, that's what John Henry Clark said. That's what Barry Shangle said. That's what Van Sullivan taught us. These are things they taught us. See, Barry Shangle studied under Dr. Ben. But Dr. Ben, he taught us, he didn't go where I went. When I talked to Ben in 88, he said it ain't time for them for that yet. Don't got time for that. Don't got time for that. The hell we ain't. He's out there. You stuck in Egypt. Egypt's over here, people. Can you just read it? Get the book. Got more than this. I'm gonna raise more than that. I'm gonna raise some more than this next time I show you. Man, bring the damn ship you left in. You know me, I'm not bringing that boat up there. Because people think you're going, and if I can think that this is not your home, you're gonna try to keep it. You let it go down. But you are at home. I told the Israelites, quit saying you're going to Israel. There was a place called Israel, 1948 Belfast Declaration. That was a Palestine territory. That's a desert. Ain't no God in no desert. Right now, if they cut down the rainforest in Brazil, what happened to the earth? It dies. Why ain't it over there then? And why does every African, what's the common language in Africa? Who can tell me? What's the common, if Africa's a people, what's the language?
Africa.
No. No. It's 1.1 billion people in Africa. 54 nations, 2,000 languages. Which one they gonna speak? It's a continent. It's a continent. They have no central language. Somebody can't get along. Because the Hutus can't talk to the Yoruba, the Yoruba can't talk to the Igbos, the Igbo can't talk to the Bantus. That's why they can't, because they cannot communicate. When we can't communicate, we can't do no business. Africa has 54 different nations, 1.1 billion people, 2,000 languages. How you have one language? They ain't got no one language.
It's impossible. They have one language like that.
No. What's the gross natural product of Africa?
Diamonds.
What else?
Diamonds.
Uranium, man. Yeah, now I'm messing with you, bro. Uranium, and they still in that.
Yeah, for the bonds, you have to read about it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Not only that, the thing that I got to take the name of the member that they make the cell phones out of, they get out of Africa for free. They just mind you over there chasing them glitters and gold, and they reckon yours. So when they get through, they're gonna leave like they did before. Why did Mandela beg the white people to come back to South Africa? Who can tell me? They carried the bank with them. They carried the money and the business with them when they left. Broke country can't run no country. Bring them white folks back. Let them have soccer. Bring them back. Bring them back. Come on back, y'all. So when they left, they took the money with them. What the hell? So glad y'all came.
I ain't right. I'm just doing the same thing y'all do.